All right, so this is an Insley H2250. It's been sitting here for about 30 years is what we're told. And we want to buy it, we're gonna buy it. But this thing is a 100,000 pound machine. So if we are gonna buy it and if it's gonna get out of here in one piece and onto a trailer, that's to drive itself out of here and drive itself onto the trailer to get back to our place so we can take the next step with it. My name's Tyler, you guys are watching Diesel, and this is Insley H2250 part 2. If you guys missed part 1, I'll put it back up here. But we gotta get to work. You guys can see it's nice out. This thing's gotta go. It's finally work truck season, so that's exciting. So last time we got into it, we had some control issues. One of the first things is if you took a match to it, it would just go up in flames. So I'm gonna see, I brought the leaf blower, the manliest leaf blower you could possibly buy. Let's see if we can get some of these leaves out of here. Someone was trying to argue with me, telling me that they looked it up and this is a 36,000 pound machine. The leaf blower comment was a joke. I hate this thing. All right, looks better. What I really need is a backpack guy, but my dad has that, I don't. All right, so last time both of these were frozen. One of them, the pedal linkage is connected, the other one is broke. We'll replace that in a minute. So I just want to see if it'll move. We thought maybe it was ice in there that was making it not move. Yep, wow, that's funny. So both pedals work great now. The other one, the linkage goes to this pivot point, and it works through and hits this pivot point. So I made a new one for that. The other one was just broken. Boy. Oh, jeez. Well, I got it in there, but it's got to go on here. Not on here. I think it's supposed to go in there, so. I think someone redid a bunch of these, because look at, like, that's just a piece of steel. That's just a piece of steel. That one's suspiciously custom. I think they're supposed to look like that, so. As a result, I'm kind of wondering if that's custom, and that's got to go. That little, I can't get it up. I like that. Truck power for the win. I needed to bring a smaller grinder, but I didn't. Oh, jeez. There we go. All right, is it gonna work? Let's see. Well, you know, honestly, I think if I bent that up a little bit, we'd be golden. So let me look at that. But if we're getting it out of here, I think that is acceptable. We're 2-0 today. Both linkages work. Let me show you the third one. So the third one, oops, this pivot point, I think it's supposed to be welded to the floor, and it's just broken off. So obviously that doesn't do anything. And that's for the boom swing. So, I mean, I technically think we could get it out of here. Without that, I want to see if everything else works. So why don't we, I want to check just the fluids and see. Look, there's chickens. All right, so I believe that this is our hydraulic tank. So it looks to me like right there is maybe a convenient drain point. Boy, look at that. That is clean. I mean, there might be a little bit of contamination, but that is awesome. Look at that. I don't see any water in there. We were just wondering if, because it's been sitting and then it was frozen, so was there a bunch of water in the system or something? But that's awesome. So the next thing I guess we should check is the fuel tank. I don't know why. Let's just see if there's water in the bottom of that. So in the fuel tank, that's hydro, this is fuel. And it looks like there's a nice drain cock right there. So let's see. Yeah, watch. It's not gonna seal up now. Well, nothing's coming out, so maybe that won't be a problem. Huh. Well, to be honest with you, that's wishful thinking anyways. I'm not really sure we need that. Alright, so allegedly, this is a dipstick. Or the hydro. It is, wow. Alright, so we are low. So I brought 2 buckets. I guess we might as well add 2 buckets right through there. Oh, there's oil in it. Man, I went to rip the tab off the second bucket. I've never had that happen before. Alright, I just want to take a minute to appreciate this dipstick. They don't make them like that anymore. And there's still no oil on it. I can see it, but it's pretty low. Alright, so we added hydro. I checked the fuel. I was going to put some fuel in it, but honestly, I think the level is like right there. And that tank is huge. So I don't think it needs any more. I checked the oil and the antifreeze. That was good last time we were out here. I will show you guys one thing. Remember I took that valve cover off? Now she's weeping oil. So I'm going to have to call lead and get a valve cover gasket for an 8V71 coming. What else did I do? I greased up a couple things up front. Just all the pivot points. So 3 of our functions work. I think the one that's broken is the spin, because it goes back to that valve body right there, and those 2 big hoses go right to your swing motor. So I think what we can do is we can crank it, we can engage the pump, which we weren't able to do last time, and we should be able to lift, I don't know, crowd, I guess I would call it. What is that top cylinder on the boom called? And curl our bucket. If we can lift the bucket up and move, if we have 3 functions, that's awesome. We can try and weld that one today, but Cody, the guy whose house it is, he's at work for a while yet. So let's see if we get any functionality. I also want to dive into the track and that big spin bearing there too. But I'm kind of thinking, let's go incrementally. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to see what's going on here. Oh boy. Why is my battery almost dead? Come on. This should be brand new freaking batteries. Alright. Well, I don't have jumper cables. I don't know why. They must be in the Jeep. And I don't have an 8mm. I didn't bring my Tinker Toys today. Use out of these batteries. These are good batteries. Alright. Anyone want to guess who the offender is? I'm betting this is for the Bobcat. I'm betting this one wasn't charged, because I put this on the charge last night. And this just came out of the, not the wash, but. Okay. Man, I thought that battery was good. I should have known better than to disrespect Odyssey like that. Nah, that thing runs so good. once you get her rolling over good, she doesn't even need any ether. It's amazing. All right. Let's let her warm up. Then we'll go back there and we'll try and throw the lever. So this unit is equipped with a clutch on the back of the engine, and all of the hydraulic function is driven through that clutch. So last time when we were here, we started the engine with the clutch disengaged, and then we went to engage it. The engine just bogged down, stalled.
Wow. Whoops.
Yeah. Snack time. Alright, so one of the other things why it might not have went into gear on the hydraulics last time was because there could have been something being activated. I mean, that's always the case, and that's a little bit scary. So, these levers have like a front and a back. And this one only has a back. So what some people had said, I thought, was that like that was your forward and reverse, and it would detent into place. Then these were your brakes. That honestly just isn't adding up to me. I don't know what the control scheme is of this. Other than that, I think these are all neutral. So let's see what we see. But I'm hoping it's not just gonna like try and take off when I engage that. There was one hose in there that I was looking at, and I was like, that thing is done so. I would say that that is an accurate statement. Man, I don't even know why it's trying to pressurize that though. That would almost mean that it's trying to lift the boom, which I don't like. Nevertheless, that's probably it. Let's take that hose off. I'm shocked. I really am. Now I have a giant mess to clean up. The shocked part was sarcasm. I'm not shocked at all. I don't even think I have a wrench big enough for that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Are you just going to continually bubble out? Because you're the low point in the system? Looks like it. Maybe I'll just measure it up and get a size. The length. 5 feet. And it's not super critical, but... And I guess I'll get a wrench too. Dang it. Alright, I mean, honestly, it's it for the day. So I gotta get a hose. Alright, I got a hose. I got a linkage cable for the swing motor. I got a manual. And look what else I got. Where the hell you been?
Ah, I almost beat you here.
Oh, you weren't here last time, and we got a beautiful, I don't see a cloud in the sky, actually.
Nice, beautiful day.
If I look. What is it? It's April 11th? 12th? So we're gonna put that hose on, put some fluid in it. And I think we're gonna start up and see if we have any hydraulic function. Then if we do, then we can work on that swing motor cable. That might be a bit of a project, but I just wanna see the thing move. I haven't seen it move yet. All right, it's that big dry rotted one right there. See that? Goes a big loop.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Right there, and then the other side.
Did you have it loose at all or no?
Yeah, I had it off already, and then because I was gonna take it with me, and then the fluid just kept.
What'd you
bubbling down.
use? A pipe wrench? Or?
No, I bought a big 2-foot crescent wrench for you.
Oh.
You got something to kneel on?
No, I'm all right. Do you have this end loose too?
I thought I had both ends loose, but I might have tightened them up a little bit because it was leaking.
Okay. And I don't know if you had this side loose. Oh. Well, I don't think you had this loose.
Did you get it or no?
No. See if you can get in there.
All right.
You need, can you get a bar on that somehow? See if that'll fit, or you might have a bigger one. That won't fit, will it? Oh yeah, it will. Oh man, there you go. Woo! You want me to hold it?
No, I think I can get it.
You're gonna have to get that snug somehow, huh?
Yeah, you think I gotta get it that tight?
No, probably not.
It's just
If you get any leverage on it at all, like that, you just, man, you don't want it coming loose.
Yeah. When I open that up to check the injectors, the valve cover gasket was leaking, so just gushing oil over the manifold there. I don't think anyone's surprised we had issues with that. There's one more.
One more.
Wow, that could.
I'm sure there's one more.
Yeah. But this is just a charge circuit, so we'll see.
Might not be high pressure.
It's up further.
Oh, up further.
It's way up top.
Oh, go on. I'll hand you the bucket.
Oh yeah, this is real nice. Got some lightly used 700-hour hydraulic fluid.
It'd be perfect for this.
All right.
Man, it's funny. It does have some of these flat-faced
Yeah, I know.
fittings, you know? It's kind of
Those must
interesting.
have been new at that time.
Yeah. She's state-of-the-art.
State of the art. So, propel control. So the propel control is on your left. All right. So that's,
Pedal control
what? That's forward and reverse is on your left.
on your left.
Yeah, why don't you get in there? All right, so that pedal on your left, or that lever on your left, does that move forward and reverse? No.
No,
It moves what way?
back.
It moves back. Does not move forward.
Correct.
Okay, well, we can work with that. But you think it's in neutral right now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Is it supposed to move back and forth?
I believe so. All right, levers 1 and 2 are mounted to the right of the operator seat. To steer right, push lever 1 forward, hold the lever in the forward position for 2 seconds. You will hear a relief valve hiss when the cylinder reaches the end of its stroke. This directs fluid to the right-hand brake cylinder. It applies the brake and disengages the jaw clutch. So if you push it forward, it applies the brake for 2 seconds. To release the brake for straight travel, hold lever 1 to the rear until cylinder bottoms, 2 seconds approximately. So if we start it up and you have hydraulic function, you'll have to hold them back and just till we hear that hiss to make sure that the brakes are not on either side. Now, if you want the brakes on, you push them forward for 2 seconds.
You'd pull them both back?
To release the brakes. Yeah, but you could probably do it one at a time, you know?
Yeah. Huh.
I just hope that left side's in neutral.
Yeah.
Which it probably is.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay, I mean, I think you can start it.
Okay, we got nothing. You got the batteries hooked up?
I think so.
Nothing.
You have the key on?
Oh, no, I didn't have it on all the way. All right, let's try it again. Ready?
Yep. Maybe a touch more throttle.
Was there any smoke?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Runs good.
Is that a good idle? No oil spraying?
Well, the hydraulic pump's not on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'll let her warm up for a second.
Yeah, let her warm up.
Go watch over there. Make sure I'm not dumping fluid. Now this won't cam over though.
What happened?
It won't cam over. I don't know if I want to force it. I wouldn't think it would take that much.
Do you think, you know, it happens a lot.
It just stuff is in there.
Mice.
Yeah, that's so. I talked to the guy at Lead,
What'd he say?
and he said it's nothing that, you know, they're funny the way they put things. He said it's nothing that a normal man shouldn't be able to do with a good stout push, you know. So he said it's a little bit of work, but he said it's not like
Lock it
you need
in
to put a
place?
bar on it and put it in place. Number one. Number two, he said it's all dry in there. He said there's no oil or nothing. Number three, he said that's the inspection plate. So maybe I just need to take that inspection plate off.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Get in there and look. You see, and I'm just kind of curious. I mean, is there any way they could even get in there? Is there a little drain
I don't
hole?
think so. It looks completely sealed.
Is there a drain hole on the bottom a lot of times?
I see it.
Hey, so there's no,
He said there's no oil in here.
there's no oil in between there?
Well, here there might be,
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I just
but not in the clutch unit.
Yeah, no, I know that wouldn't do anything for that, but I just wonder if there's an oil level in
There's
there.
a line there
There's a line?
that needs to be replaced, but yeah.
I wonder if it's from the pumps lubricated from the whole system. Then
This
it might be
probably is, yeah.
from the whole system.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting, because usually a lot of times it'd just be a gear case with a level plug. Yeah, take that off, see if you can see anything. Well, that'd be a bummer.
I mean, it's definitely just not camming over.
Oh, and nothing in there?
No, it's clean.
Oh, what would you do to get it to?
Very clean.
Well, what could be? Where could the holdup be?
I don't know. I wonder if I'm just not giving it enough oomph.
Man, you don't want to break anything.
No. I mean, I can tell it's not far. It needs to go. We could always just bungee cord this too.
Yeah,
Or ratchet strap this
yeah.
just to see.
For now.
I found this manual here and it says like a 25-inch lever, a 40 3/8 lever. I would say that lever's maybe 25 inches, and this is saying 75 pounds, so I don't think a light push will do it, but I think if with a 25-inch torque wrench, I was putting more than 75 foot-pounds of torque on it. So Dad's thinking maybe the pressure plate's just kind of rusted up, and the clutch is kind of out of adjustment. And we could adjust it too, but that just seems a little odd. So we might try and start it up and slip it in a little more, and just see if we can clear some of the rust off the pressure plates and see if it gets back into adjustment, maybe where it should have been, you know. Number 2.
Huh?
I don't know.
Why is it leaking?
It's leaking pretty good too.
Yeah, it is. Shit, we didn't even try to lift it.
I'm surprised it's leaking that place though, not.
The packet.
Yeah. Huh.
Little leak up there. Haven't even used it yet. That's not good. Nothing else leaking.
I mean, I don't see any other catastrophic leaks. I see an interesting repair up there. You getting in or me? You get in. I think you're good.
All right, here we go. You got this hooked up?
Hold on. No, that one's not. You want me to look and see what controls what?
Well, I think that's the lift.
Try the left. Lightly. You push it?
Well, there it goes.
Oh yeah. Wow, it's a screamer.
Dang, there's rust on that rod there.
Is there?
See that?
Try your left and your right pedals.
Ooh, you'll get a workout. Wow. I wonder why it doesn't want to pick it hardly. That works.
Yeah. That works.
I can set it down and try it again.
Yeah.
Man, it's rusted right there. Not good.
Now it's leaking out.
Well, we gotta see if it moves.
You want to see if it'll move? So I think you got to pull one of those levers back quick. Yeah. All right, let up. Pull it back again. Yeah, try that one. right. Try forward. I mean, I would pull them back a couple times just to make sure it's released the brakes. No, back. And now you'd have to try that left stick. Just bump it back and see what it says. Oh, wow. Won't go forward. Yeah, no, that's okay.
We got to get that to go forward.
And then the swing, we'd have to fix the linkage on. Hey. Okay. Yeah.
Well, what do you want to try and fix next? That.
Ah, look at the oil.
Man, that cylinder got rusted up top there. Oh no, or is that dirt more? Maybe.
Yeah, that one's a bear there.
How's the other one look?
Okay, I think. Well, it moves. It actually moved backwards a couple feet too.
Yeah.
Well, a couple inches. Yeah. But that
This
lever to go forward, we got to get it to go forward.
Did you have it going both ways, you think, before?
No, I don't think so.
No?
So we got to look at that. And I mean, we can try and fix up the swing too to see if it would swing.
If you got a cable, or what do you want? That's just
Yeah.
rusted down there, I think, that cable.
Isn't it? All right, yeah, let's look at a couple things and see. What did you say? You said lucky. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Now we have forward and reverse.
Now we got to get it to swing.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bigger project.
You got, you got a cable?
Yeah, so I use my hammer and my punch, and I just gotta tap down it a little bit.
Your punch, what punch? Your breaker bar?
My punch that you appropriately handed me.
That's all you had.
So now that moves back and forth. So it should go back and forth now. So next would be this nightmare of a swing. That's what I have that linkage cable for. We probably should just try and put that thing in, even though it's going to be a project, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, everything's a project. All right, so the swing is that one right down there. And it's all cobbled up. I don't think this stuff's factory. And that pivot point right there is broken. So I just got a cable. So let me demo it. I'll get the stuff down under here and then I'll show you guys. We just got to put a bracket on under the floorboard. All right, so I got the cable in there.
Yeah.
So that's fun because that actually, I can feel that working against the valve. You know, there's supposed to be a bracket there. I cut that one off for that side earlier, but it was broken off. So I'm thinking maybe I can just drill some holes in and bolt that thing down. I don't think it's going to take much just to try it. And then see that big fat cable. And I got her on right there. So that looks nice. Let me try and drill some holes. Man, my dad and I were talking. Even if it does everything it's supposed to, I'm like, do I want to take this thing on? This is an absolute nightmare. So we'll see. This thing is a collector's piece. And I don't really have the property for collector's pieces, so we'll see. I'm not really sure if you could tell, but when we first tried it, my dad tried to lift it and the bucket just like wouldn't lift. It was like the relief valve was at the limit. It just seemed like the hydraulics were weak and it didn't want to lift up. That's why we were really concerned. That's probably why we were in a sour mood. On a machine like this, if you have weak hydraulics, it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess you could go through and rebuild the whole hydraulic system, but that's just tough to swallow. So maybe we were hungry, I don't know. But that's what I remember. That's why we were in a sour mood, and that's why I'm acting like that.
What?
You ate half my lunch.
I did. It was delicious.
It's looking up. Look at that. It feels nice. I gotta tighten those down. Well, she needs TLC and she needs, I don't know what she needs.
Boy,
a prayer or something.
I wonder. All
right, I'm gonna eat and then we'll fire it up and we'll see if it spins. This is gonna blow your mind.
You think so, huh?
It feels great. Look at that. I didn't even have to weld.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't even get a chance to buy a generator welder.
So they actually cobbled it up. It had a cable in the first place.
I think so. I mean, maybe someone will know. I think it always had those linkage cables because the mounts to hold the cable were there. I think someone cobbled it up with all that linkage.
Yeah, they might have.
Which might be great, but I don't know. All right. Let's try it. You ready?
You gonna try it?
Yeah. What are we trying? Forward and reverse? Up and down?
Try and pick it up. I would try and pick it up and swing it a little bit right or left and bring that boom in.
All right, I'm gonna swing.
Swing it.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Backwards?
What are you gonna do? Hey, I wonder,
What?
I wonder the chains. What's happening with the chains?
So our concern now is just those drive chains there.
They look like they're moving, like the pins are
Are they
rotating,
actually
you know?
pivoting or what? Well,
Huh?
you can watch it and I can drive it a little bit.
I think they're, I don't think their C's that bad.
You know, it pivots kind of fast. It's funny.
Man, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Just drive back and forth a couple times?
Yeah, let me drive back a foot and look at the chains.
Yeah. Higher. Wow, I don't. Looks like they're rotating around. I think they're moving. I mean, I think they're stiff, but they're not, no. Hey, hold on. Yeah, probably. Just taking those blocks.
Oh,
I don't know what the plan is.
I mean, I'd like to maybe track it back to where the track had flipped once and then go back forward.
She's dripping pretty good. Maybe I'll set it down or move it back and forth. Maybe set it down. You want to talk for a minute? Take the
Oh,
pressure
no,
off.
I'm going to track it back to,
Then try and move it. All right, get going. You're losing oil. Damn son.
Should I see if it turns?
Now I mean, you can. You're kind of sitting down in the dirt, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Boy, she's leaking. Boy, it's really leaking. Yeah, you better. Wow, it's really leaking.
Well, got a lot farther than I thought we would.
Boy,
Now that's a problem.
that's a problem. That's a tough one.
That is the problem. That is a problem there. Oh, the other thing I don't know.
And then pull it back in.
It would be nice to curl it all the way in and see. I don't know if the boom's gonna have to come off to move it anyways. Well, it's just the gland, you know?
It's got to be the seal, though, in that piston.
Not the piston seal.
You don't think so?
No, because it doesn't leak when it lifts. It just leaks when you go down. You know, but still. Just getting the pins out alone, you know? I don't know if that front's gonna have to come off to move it or not, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if we can get the shipping length or the height low enough.
It's the height?
I believe.
Why don't you should have turned it and brought it right in and dropped it down and see.
We can.
Bring it over here and bring that bucket right in, drop it down. So we can measure that.
It's gonna dump a lot of oil.
Well, you'd have to do it quick. Leaks oil on the way down. And it leaks on the way down bad. Whew.
Boy, honestly, it's pretty low.
I know, it's not bad.
I didn't bring a tape measure. You think that
I
25 footer?
I think it's the legal limit. What's it got to be under, 13.6?
Yeah, what do you think, 13.6? Yeah, on the trailer.
Oh, on the trailer.
But if we got a beam, you wouldn't be 6 inches higher than you are right now.
Oh man, I don't know.
Boy, it looks small now. Way less intimidating.
Well, you could get that off.
Get
You
what
could drop
off?
it down a lot more, that boom, that section of boom.
Yeah, you could. I'll get you a sledgehammer. You can probably hit on that one now. Here, I'll just go up there. I'll go up there and hold it.
And what? Why is that one threaded?
Yeah, can you just hand me the dumb part? There we go. Maybe right there. What do you got to the earth?
160,
Oh,
158 inches-ish.
How many feet? Oh, that's
It's a little tall.
oh,
maybe.
that's too tall. That's over 13 feet.
Yeah, so you're probably 160.
159 inches.
Okay.
13 feet, 3 inches. Right? I know that's unbelievable, but it's
Wait
a
till
big
you try
one.
and take a scoop. So now you want to see if that pin would just move.
I want to see if any of the pins will move.
You got a sledgehammer? Oh, there's a bolt on it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what are you going to do about that?
Well, we might, I don't know. Let's tap on it from the other side and see. No, that's flush right there. What about, we'll just see if this one down here will move a little bit. It can move a little bit without taking those nuts off, or bolts. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Let's just see. Yeah, it's not tight to it.
Oh, yeah.
That moved, that pin
Yeah.
moved. Do you have that on tape?
Yeah.
Wow, that one's good. Oh, yikes.
I can see the rust bouncing off. Is it moving, you think?
Hit it again. Oh, it did. You know what? Hold it. It's moving.
Yeah, I
it's
think
moving.
It's moving, yeah.
I'll be dead. Did you eat your Wheaties this morning?
I had, you know what I had?
It was her breakfast, all that protein.
Well, that, and I had the biggest bowl of oatmeal. You know?
Oh. Boy, does that start good, huh? Boy, it doesn't leak at all when it's going up.
What? It's just slow.
It could be shock. That's good. Now just open it up. That's good. Just go down. Go down. Boy, it might still curl in, huh?
What do you mean?
That's good. Shut it off. I don't think it'll curl in. You think it will?
All right, so here's where we're at. I'm gonna try and find a wrench to get that nut right there loose. And if we got that loose, we'd probably try and rebuild that cylinder in place. And then we also measured it with the boom folded in. It was maybe 13 foot 6 inches to the top. So we need to see, I'll call Jamie, the guy that moves stuff for us. I don't know if he has a rail trailer, but he probably knows someone that does. And then I'll see what height we need to get under. I don't know if we could take back roads and it could be a little taller or what the deal is. I have no idea how that works. So I think we made a lot of progress.
It's coming.
The linkage feels good. I mean, all the functions there. The only thing we didn't do is we didn't try and steer it. But
No, even
really
if it
would be
steers in one direction, we'll be
confident,
all right
yeah.
to move it.
so I don't think we're giving up yet.
No, if it would have blown another hydraulic hose instead of that,
You would have been
I'd have been
happier?
happy.
Yeah, yeah,
Even 2 hydraulic hoses.
yeah.
But that's a tough one there.
Yeah, that is. So, all right. I think that's it. We'll be back. If anyone out there wants to buy it, let me know. He's laughing. I'm trying to wriggle my way out of it. But, you know, maybe it's
you're
just
stuck.
maybe it's just destiny. Maybe it's meant to be.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I'm stuck because you want to drive it now. It feels cool when you're up there.
Oh, it's a cool
It's a
machine.
cool machine.
And they work surprisingly well. It's just that
Yeah.
one leak. Boy, the engine sounds great. And the hydraulics, they seem like the swing and the crowd, and they
Yeah,
they
it
seem
doesn't
to be
seem bad.
fairly quick. Not too
Yeah.
bad for something that big. But who knows? Over and out.
I heard the price of straps going up.
Is that off?
It might be $250 a ton now.